You're listening to the Filmspotters podcast, the number one film podcast hosted by Tom and Isaac. A reminder that we are a non-profit podcast and any proceeds will go to charity. Enjoy the show. Hello. Welcome to the review special of Filmspotters Spring Edition. There'll probably be a summer edition and a Christmas edition.
I think there'll be quite a few, to be honest.
There'll be quite a few editions.
Yeah.
I am, as always, your host, Isaac.
Yeah.
I'm joined by my co-host, Tom.
Yeah, that's me. I'm back as well. We're back in the same room.
We're back in our new studio. We've had to move studios.
Yep. Yeah, it's very nice in here. I don't appreciate the T2 poster because Danny Ball's a fraud, but you know.
What about the Bone Temple poster?
I've got no problems with that.
You're a very strange man.
Yes.
Anyway, we hope you all had a lovely spring. Tom, how was your
It
spring?
was good. I did my anime special.
You did your anime special.
And it got less than half the views that the Christopher Nolan special got.
That is because you did not have Father Gregory or Jerry Seinfeld on your
true.
episode. Thank you again to Jerry Seinfeld.
I can't believe Jerry Seinfeld's in the show.
No, he messaged the account. He turns out he's a massive Filmspotters fan and was just like, Isaac, you've got to get me on this episode, man. And I'm like, okay. And I had a lovely conversation with him. He's a lovely man.
It sounded very nice.
It was very nice.
I mean, he went on a lot about Tenet, but we can forgive that.
I mean, Tenet, B-movie, movies that are practically the same.
Exactly.
Yeah.
You know, like one's a disorienting journey of, you know, bravery, and the other one is the B-movie.
Well, I would have thought the other one was Tenet. Oh. Anyway, we have got 6 reviews lined up for you lot today, you lucky bastards. You usually only get 1 or maybe 2 reviews, but no, you're getting 6.
6 in one episode.
Wow, you're some very lucky Filmspotties, I'll tell you that. Tom, what will we be reviewing today?
Well, Isaac, we will be reviewing the infamous, the well-regarded Project Hail Mary.
Yeah.
That's our first one. Then we'll also be doing Ready or Not 2.
Oh, yes.
Here I Come.
Yes, even though in the film it's just called Ready or Not, Here I Come.
Yeah, in the credits they go,
I don't know. I don't know. It's such a... No.
Then we'll be doing the Magic Faraway Tree.
Oh, yes, we will be.
The Enid Blyton adaptation. As well as the Super Mario Galaxy movie. Ooh, what a film. And we'll be wrapping that off with 2 films, which only one of us has seen. This will be the Pizza Movie,
which you will be doing,
which I've seen, and also Lee Cronin's The Mummy, which Isaac decided to watch for some reason.
I was made to by the Filmspotters, by our Filmspotties. I put out our unpaid intern put out a poll, saying, should we send our film review at Isaac? And I messaged him. I was like, "What are you doing? Well, I don't want to go watch this." And he was like, "No, they'll love it. They'll love it." And so I was sent to the depths of View Leamington Spa. I spent 5 hours in there because I watched it back to back with Faraway Tree.
But that's a lot longer craning up at a screen than I would have liked.
Well, no, only one of them was craning up at a screen.
Okay.
Screen 3, one of them was in Screen 3, which has actually got some decent leg room. So I wasn't kind of craning up. But there are 3 massive air conditioners in front of the screen. And so you just hear... Okay, should we move on to our first review?
Well, should we start with our first review?
Oh yeah, let's start with our first review, Tom. So this is Project Hail Mary. So
I haven't heard of this one.
I haven't heard of it either.
It's quite an indie film from what I know.
Yes. This is the 5th film directed by Phil Lord and Chris Miller, who started their careers creating the animated sitcom Clone High. Then moved on with Cloudy with Chance of Meatballs.
Yeah.
Lego Movie, produced the Spider-Verse films, and this is their first directed film since 22 Jump Street.
Yeah, which has been a lot. That's been like 12 years.
12 years.
That is ridiculous.
It's been 12 years since their last directed film.
But I mean, they've been doing a lot in the meantime.
They have been doing a lot in the meantime.
To be fair,
this is also written by Drew Goddard, who also wrote The Martian, which is it's based on another novel by the same man who wrote the 2021 novel Project Hail Mary, Andy Weir.
Yeah.
Which this is of course based on. It stars Ryan Gosling, who also produced the project, if you couldn't tell.
Well,
and he stars alongside Sandra Hüller.
Yep.
And this follows middle school science teacher Ryan Grace, who is selected by NASA due to his astrology expertise to build a one-man trip to try and save the sun from dying.
Yeah.
But this is when in space, he then befriends an alien he calls Rocky, who is also trying to save his own planet, and it then follows the two of them trying to save the planets.
Yeah.
But yeah, Tom, what did you think of Project Hail Mary?
We went to go and see this in IMAX.
We did.
This was in the National Exhibition Centre
in Birmingham.
Birmingham, which is a decent location for it.
It is a very nice location.
Quite close to the front, so it got like a bit of a bigger experience. The screen they've got there is like a relatively small one for an IMAX. But I thought in IMAX, like, it looks visually fantastic. That's one of the things you notice first, and it looks amazing. It's such incredible visuals, especially when they're going through space. Like the Earth stuff, obviously, it's a bit more flat, but as is to be. Yeah, the visuals like just amazing. I also really like the sort of like buddy cop almost aspect of it, like the dynamic between Grace and Rocky. I think that's a lot of fun, and that's obviously where the emotional core of the film comes in, really, where they're sort of going through, they're trying to solve this together, trying to communicate with each other properly. I think it's a really interesting dynamic. I'm not a huge fan of the film as a whole, though. I feel like it's got a lot of really good constituent parts, but I feel like nothing really pushes it past the boundary of like excellent. Like I think it's an all-rounder, but it's not quite quite a masterpiece like the way that other films can be.
I completely agree with you on that. I think this is entirely overrated. Wow. This has recently entered the IMDb top 250 and Letterboxd top 500. Why? Yeah. It's fine.
It's very good.
It's very good. It's very pretty, and you'll have a very fun time watching it. I think my main grievance with it is Drew Goddard's screenplay. Yeah. I think The Martian is just such a much better written film. And I could tell the comedy is very much aimed at those American audiences. Oh, and it just doesn't land. It feels really forced. That line, what was it? I can't even moonwalk. And it's like, no, come on, man, come on.
Yeah, but, it's very tried, and it's very much of Ryan Gosling. Just his sort of brand of comedy.
It's Ryan Gosling just being Ryan Gosling.
Yeah.
The same as in, I think, The Nice Guys. I'd say it's just him being Ryan Gosling.
I think he's invested in The Nice Guys. I think this is
much better.
Genuinely, I think this is one of his weaker performances, just generally. Like, he does a good job of carrying the film, like, on his shoulders. It's obviously a hard job to do as a whole, but I don't think he adds enough depth and interest into this character, who's just been essentially abandoned in space to do this mission.
Yeah.
Which could be a really interesting avenue to go down, and they don't do it quite as much as I think they could do.
What would you say is the best Ryan Gosling role then that you've seen?
It probably is the Nice Guys. I'd say
for me it's either Nice Guys or Ken. I think he was.
He's really good as Ken. Yeah,
I think it's going to be Ken. I think he's fine in La La Land. Again, he's a kind of actor who just always ends up playing himself a lot of the time because it works.
Yeah, and I mean he knows how to pick his projects is the thing, and he's always in really good stuff. I just don't think that he necessarily elevates this the way that like someone else could. I'm not obviously speculating on what other casts could have been made, and I'm not really complaining about him as an actor.
Yeah,
I'm just saying that in this film, I don't think he adds to it the way that some other actors can add to these sorts of films. Like The Martian, for an obvious example. Matt Damon in the middle of that, he definitely adds to that film.
I mean, it's like we're going with the space movies. We got Moon with Sam Rockwell.
No,
we can't. Too soon.
Yeah.
But no, you can very much see the 2001 and Interstellar influence. 2001 a lot more than Interstellar.
But there's one scene in particular which I do want to talk about a little bit because I don't know how much I'm not going to go into spoilers of why it's happened at all. But there's a scene towards the sort of the end of the second act of the film, maybe beginning of the third act, where they go and do this mission, and it feels so reminiscent of the docking scene in Interstellar that it almost feels like a clone in a way.
Okay.
If you know what I mean. Do you know the scene I'm on about?
I have vague recollections of it. I'll have to rewatch it again on Friday.
It's the fishing scene. So it's towards sort of the end of the film where they think they're onto something, and
I remember now.
They put everything together.
Yep, I've got it.
And it's a very intense sequence, and it's very well done, but it just doesn't land nearly as hard as I think that the docking scene does. And it just feels like I wouldn't say a copy, but like a, it's a bit too reminiscent of it, in my opinion.
I think as a fun movie as this is, you can just go and watch better movies. There are just better movies, like Interstellar, 2001, Moon, that just do this so much better.
Yeah, I think so. I agree with you. I think that it's a very fun movie as it is. I don't think it's the best movie of the year. As much as other people are saying. Like we've got like Bone Temples and Waste Men above it. Yeah, in my opinion at least.
If you're saying already that Project Hail Mary is your favourite film of the year, you are cooked.
Well, sorry, Caleb.
Sorry, Film Bojo.
Oh well. But, it's still a very good film.
But no. I think my final thing, does this kind of count as spoilers? Do you remember what I told you about the trailer?
What do you mean?
Okay. Is this spoilers?
No, you can go into that. Yeah.
Basically, if you've seen the trailer, they play Champagne Supernova.
Yeah.
And they heavily connect the film with that song.
Yeah, it's that and Sign of the Times.
Sign of the Times actually plays.
Well, yeah, Sign of the Times is actually in the film, but Champagne Supernova isn't. And we were coming out of this, and you were sort of like, you were getting a bit. You do have like a personal annoyance when they don't actually play a song from the trailer.
Because if you're playing it in the trailer, you are linking your film with that song. You are promising the audience, if you go and watch this film, you will see this song in the film. Suicide Squad, as abysmal as it is, all those songs in the trailer are in the film.
Yeah, that's true.
You go in the film, you see the songs.
Yeah, same with the Suicide Squad.
Yeah. Exactly.
No, it's Dirty Work in?
Yes, Dirty Work is in.
Okay.
The Suicide Squad.
Yeah. Nevertheless, no, I do get your point. I think it's probably just a misstep of marketing in general. Yeah. So they do that a lot. Yeah. And I was looking forward to hearing it. I liked hearing Sign of the Times.
Well, our treasurer father will be... Aidan might be very happy because he does not like that song. So he'll be very happy on Friday. But no, what would be your final verdict?
I give it an 8 out of 10. I think it's like a very good film. It's very well rounded and like there's not much you can fault it for. But like I said, it just doesn't feel like anything goes beyond just good.
Exactly the same. I think besides Greg Fraser's cinematography, which is breathtaking.
Oh, absolutely amazing. Yeah.
So good. Lord of Miller's direction's fine. Ryan Gosling's fine.
Yeah.
Outside of this, you could just go and watch a better movie.
Yeah, I mean...
It's fun, but it's immediately forgettable.
I wouldn't say it's immediately forgettable for me, but I can understand your point. Yeah.
I don't think this will crack my top 10 of the year. I don't think it will.
I kind of hope it doesn't, to be honest.
Yeah, but I would give it a 7 out of 10.
Fair enough.
That is our review for Project Hail Mary. So, next up, Ready or Not, Here I Come.
Yes, if I can find my notes.
I'll get started by...
Yeah, go for it.
So, this is written and directed by the group known as Radio Silence, with Matt Bettinelli-Olpin and Tyler Gillette directing, Guy Busick and R. Christopher Murray writing, and our very dear friend... James Vanderbilt, writer and director of Nuremberg, producing.
Producers, yeah.
They originally achieved indie success with the VHS franchise. Have you ever seen any of the VHS films?
I haven't, but I'm interested in some of them.
Yeah, before finding mainstream success with Ready or Not and the Scream franchise, which then did Scream 5 and Scream 6.
And then also they produced Scream 7 underneath.
I think it was only James Vanderbilt who produced Scream
7. I'm fairly sure it's a Radio Silence sort of production.
No, because I think they very much distanced themselves from it. I think it is only James Vanderbilt.
Okay, fine.
This stars Samara Weaving,
mm-hmm.
Catherine Newton,
yeah,
Sarah Michelle Gellar,
yeah,
Sean Hattersley,
Titus.
Yes.
Okay.
Nesta Carbonell, David Cronenberg, and
briefly
Elijah Wood. We'll get on to that. This is set immediately after the events of Ready or Not, which if you haven't seen the first one, go search it up.
You kind of need to watch the first one.
Yeah, you do need to watch the first one to understand what's going on. It follows Grace, played by Samara Weaving, as she must protect her estranged sister Faith, played by Catherine Newton, while being hunted by several elite families in a high-stakes ritual to claim a seat of ultimate power. So in the first film, you had the one family, now you have several.
I think it's 4 families?
I've got several.
Several? Well, 4, because it's...
Surely 7 Rings of Hell. So surely it would make sense for 7. It's 4 or 7. We can't remember. It was a month ago I watched this.
I watched this the other day, and it was because you've got the.
You got the
Danforths.
You got the Danforths. You got Nesta Carbonell and his kids.
Yeah.
You got the
new ones.
You got the Chinese people. You got the British Indian people.
That's it.
And you've got Grace as well. That's 5.
Because
they are technically one of the families.
Oh yeah, that's true.
So 5 families.
5 families, yeah.
5 families. So if I had to, it's the same movie.
It's pretty much the same.
If you like Ready or Not 1, you will love Ready or Not 2. Yep. You're getting the exact same. You're getting bloody kills, gore everywhere.
Yep. Well,
I do appreciate Radio Silence for that. They knew immediately what worked.
Yeah, they knew what they were on to.
With it. They didn't try and tell anything remarkably different. They just built up on it and just gave us more of what we liked from Ready or Not.
Absolutely, yeah.
That being said, I do have grievances with this movie.
Okay.
Particularly in its performances.
Yes, I agree with you.
I think Samara Weaving and Catherine Newton are not very good in this movie.
No, I think Samara Weaving, she's not really pushing the bar, especially from what she's in the first one. She's got a couple of scenes where she's screaming, which are pretty on par with some of the stuff in that first one. But she just seems a bit disinterested to be here. And the same could definitely be said for Catherine Newton,
Catherine Newton does not care.
Yeah, she doesn't care that much about this film particularly. Like, you can tell that she basically read the lines the night before that they filmed the scenes.
You can tell, just because she did Abigail with Radio Silence, that they were probably just like, do you just want to come do this?
I bet she was good in that.
She's all right in Abigail. Have you seen Abigail?
I haven't seen it, no.
I actually quite like Abigail. Giancarlo Esposito in it. I quite like
it. Yeah. I'm interested in some of her other performances, because I've only seen her in Ant-Man Quantumania, which is somehow a worse performance than this.
Yeah. I could have sworn I've seen her in something else.
She's in Freaky and Lisa Frankenstein, both of which I
haven't seen them.
I'm interested in her performances, especially in those ones. Nevertheless, I just don't think she does anything here that really pushes any sort of bar. Like, the character as a whole is just kind of lame. Like,
it's so lame.
Like, it's a generic sort of estranged family arc, and you know where things are going the minute she shows up.
Yeah.
And the minute they hate each other immediately. Like, we know where it's heading. And I don't know. It's I like that that it's grace and faith.
Grace and faith. Religion like the devil. Oh my god. It's imagery, but
it's a metaphor.
It's a metaphor. James Vanderbilt's actually trying to communicate something this time. Do you remember this is spoilers now? Do you remember the scene with David Cronenberg, the 2 minutes he's in the movie?
Yeah.
Where we're introduced to him and he's on the phone and he does call a ceasefire.
It's like, approve the ceasefire. He's just watching this war footage.
And then it immediately comes on breaking news. The war is over. And I'm like, that is such a James Vanderbilt line. James Vanderbilt so wrote that line.
Yeah, he's definitely.
That's a Nuremberg line if I've ever seen one.
Yeah. But yeah, I think it's a decent film. I think the kills are pretty good. There's some which really got me. Like, there's a really shocking one about halfway through with a couple of the main families.
Oh yes.
When you don't really know what's going to happen in this scene, and then the thing does happen, and Mr. Lavelle, the devil, he gets a bit angry.
Do you know who plays Mr. Lavelle?
James Vanderbilt.
James Vanderbilt plays the devil in this film. Oh my god!
It's like he's atoning for Nuremberg.
It is like he's atoning for Nuremberg, but no. On the topic of that scene, I knew immediately where it was going. Yeah. The moment they set up the whole thing where, if you do this, this will happen.
Yeah.
I was like, this is going to happen now, isn't it? Because I can't go into too many spoilers.
Yeah, it was going to happen at some point.
Yeah.
And I mean, it's basically everything in... So, I think my favourite aspect about this film is genuinely Elijah Wood and his character. I really thought... He brought such a fun role to such a dark sort of role, to be honest. Like, he makes this sort of, like, what could really be like a dull role, made it really fun and entertaining.
I think the only direction he was given was just be Elijah Wood.
Yeah.
Just do what you do.
And hey, he does a great job at it.
He's really good at just coming onto these very weird projects.
Yeah.
And being given very little to do, but making so much with it.
Yeah, exactly.
Just making it work.
Because he was also in, I remember, The Monkey. For one scene.
I just watched a kill count of that literally 5 seconds before you got here.
I was going to say they just put one out. But yeah, because he's in it for such little time. But he makes his presence known.
He does because he's so good. I love The Monkey. I like The Monkey.
Yeah. In any case, he brought so much levity and stuff to this, and also who are really good are Titus. I can never remember his actor's name.
Sean Hannity,
and
who has been in The Pit. He mainly does TV work.
Okay.
This is one of his very few film roles.
Well, I need to get around to that, to be honest.
And I assume you're going to talk about Ursula as well.
Yeah, Michelle Gellar.
Who Buffy the Vampire Slayer.
Exactly.
Daphne in the Scooby-Doo movies.
Yeah. I mean, she's an icon. She's really good in it as well. Like, they're both... Like, everyone who's been brought onto this project, bar Catherine Newton, who hasn't really been involved with this sort of stuff before, are just giving it their all, and they're really doing a good job with what they're given.
Kevin Durand's in it very briefly. He was in Abigail as well.
Okay.
You know, he had the blonde. He was the guy at the very start who got killed
in the
hospital.
Oh yes,
he's given very.
Oh, so 6 families.
Yes, 6 families.
6 families. Okay, we're getting closer. Maybe there's one more we forgot about.
Maybe there's one more.
That was fun though.
That was fun. But no, I quite liked Michelle Gellar and Hatsy. I thought they worked really well off each other. I love Titus as well. Just his
polite but firm nature.
He's very polite but firm, which we advocate for on the Filmspotters podcast.
Precisely.
You need to be polite but firm.
Yeah.
Because you see, my dear viewers, there is a scene in a hotel where they have to get everyone out of a hotel, and he goes and they goes, "This is a wet," and this woman goes, "This is a wedding. We can't leave," and he goes, "You can, please." Get the
Yeah. It's fun.
It's so fun.
It's a fun little film, and there's nothing like egregiously wrong with it.
Polite but fun, though.
Polite but fun. Yeah. It's just a lot of fun. It's a fun film to watch. If you like this sort of like splatter gore film, this is definitely a good one.
Yeah.
I can't say it does anything that the first one doesn't really, but if you want to see more of the first one, this is great for what it is.
Tom, what would your final verdict be?
I give it a 6 out of 10. I feel like I'm talking a lot more positively about it than I really gave it, because it doesn't do anything new, really. It's just kind of more of the same. And I gave the first one 6 out of 10 as well. Like, I don't think it's like political satire or anything.
I think it's on the exact same level as the first one.
Yeah.
I don't think one's better or worse than the other.
Either, to be honest.
I think they're just the exact same. I think I'd give it a 6 out of 10 as well. What would make it better? More Nestor Carver now. I'd like Nestor Carver. He's an Emmy winner now. Let's give him more meaty roles, please.
Actually, I would probably put the first one a little bit higher, but only for the ending scenes.
Oh, the ending's much better than that.
Yeah. It's like when she goes outside, she has the one line when she's smoking a cigarette. That's an iconic scene. That
is an iconic scene.
That's like genuine. Like, even though she's not my favourite final girl,
it's so iconic. They just played it as the beginning of the
second
film.
Yeah, they just made it.
Anyway, that is our review for Ready or Not 2. Here I Come.
Right.
Now we move on to a movie of magic, of happiness.
Yeah, of trees that are like over there.
Yeah, they're not very far
all the way.
They're not very far away trees, are they? It's quite close.
Yeah, they're quite next to the house, actually.
But this is the review for the Magic Faraway Tree.
Yay! This is a film inspired by the Enid Blyton novel of the same name. A book which I haven't read because I can't read, but I looked at the pictures when I was a child, and I actually quite like the pictures. So. It's okay. I know. It was one that was embedded in my childhood and clearly many other people. So this film got sort of announced out of nowhere. We were in Zootropolis 2, I think, when they played a trailer for it. And I was like, is this the Magic Faraway Tree? And it actually was. And it just seemed to come out of nowhere to me. This is a film written by Simon Farnaby.
Yeah, that's it. You got
of Paddington 2 fame.
Wonka.
And Wonka as well. And the original Paddington he also wrote.
No, he didn't.
Did he not write the first one? He was only in it.
He was only in it. Paul King wrote the first one. He brought Simon Farnaby on for the second one, and Wonka. He also wrote Phantom of the Open with Mark Rylance, which I really like that film.
Yeah.
And he also did a weird spy parody film, Mindhorn, back in 2016.
He's of course known for Horrible Histories as well.
Horrible Histories.
And with that same cast, Ghosts, which has a film coming out later this year.
Oh, that will be reviewed on Filmspotters, don't you worry.
Oh, I haven't even seen the show, but
it's funny. I like Ghosts.
I've heard good things. My brothers and my dad watched it, and they like it. Anyway, this stars Andrew Garfield and Claire Foy as parents who've had to move to this sort of reclusive, faraway place in due to a series of circumstances happening at Claire Foy's job. And this is like your sort of your fantasy film where the children have to learn to embrace nature and get off your phones, kids. It's one of those sorts of films. And they find this faraway tree which transports you to faraway lands which are at the top of the tree and rotate every day. And if you stay in those lands for too long, well, they move and you can't get back. It's a very fun premise. I really like the premise. I've already have. I think the lands that we see in this film, we only see a couple, but I don't think the most interesting ones they could have gone for personally. I think there's some really interesting ones in like the second and third books, from the pages I've seen at least, which they could have done.
I'm unfamiliar with the books, so I take it is each book one land. Each book go to one land.
So in the first book, it is I can never remember if it's actually the same family. But in the first book, it's sort of this family of 3 children. They find the faraway tree, blah blah blah. Stuff happens. Dame Snap, whatever. In the second one, there's a cousin character who comes along, and that's why that one's slightly different. And then I can't remember what happens in the third one. I'll be honest.
Right, Dame Snap. Who's Dame Snap?
Dame Snap is played by Rebecca Ferguson.
Ooh,
which is interesting. So she is the villain technically of this film. Even though she's only in it for 5 minutes.
I'd say Jennifer Saunders is the villain.
Oh, yeah, she came in. Yeah. There's a couple of antagonists, I'd say. No one's really the villain.
No.
But there's a lot of like crazy zany characters like the Saucepan Man and Mr. Moonface, who in the books, in the pictures, his whole face is literally like a trip to the moon type moon.
Ah.
So it's not like his big hair. His face is actually just huge. And obviously they wouldn't be able to do that properly. I think
that costs a bit too much money.
Exactly. And also Silky, played by Nicola Coughlan, the Irish one. And she is Irish. And yeah, it's a fun little film. I don't think it's anything pushing the bar, not like Paddington 2 was.
No,
especially.
This is nowhere near as pushing the bar as Paddington, or even Wonka. I love Wonka.
Yeah, Wonka's great. I really liked it. Yeah. It's just a fun family friendly time so I went to go and see it with my mum and my brother. We're like 17 plus in that group, which is kind of funny because everyone else there was really young.
That was the same for me. I was 18 years old going to go watch this alone in View Leamington Spa.
Yeah. It's a lot of whimsy in this film as well. Like it's a very whimsical sort of aesthetic that it's got to it, and I think that the visuals do carry that quite well, especially in the tree.
Yeah,
like doing these sort of interesting concepts and stuff, with how you can do this sort of kind of magical sort of fantasy, and it's not really something we get particularly often these days. Like this sort of slightly different sort of fantasy, not like massive wars and world building stuff, just like a nice little magical tree, basically. Obviously, quite a large tree, but
yeah, it's quite a large tree.
My issues with this film really do kind of come in bits of the writing. I don't think the plot's particularly interesting, with Andrew Garfield trying to grow tomatoes, which is an interesting development, to be sure.
He's got to pay a homage to his Italian heritage, even though he hasn't ever been to Italy, which the film keeps reminding us because it's such a funny joke.
Yeah, well, it pays off in the end.
It does pay off in the end. A lot of these jokes do pay off in the end.
I mean, the thing is, Simon Farnaby does know how to write a film. I don't know if his heart was as in this as clearly it was in Paddington 2 or Wonka.
Paddington 2 and Wonka, even Phantom of the Opera, his heart's really in it, and you can tell.
Yeah, I think he's slightly more disinterested with this one, because I don't think he wrote it alone. I think there was another writer on it who I genuinely can't remember.
No, he did write it alone.
He did? Oh, okay. Never mind then.
He did write it
alone. Wow. Yeah, so that's one of the issues. I think that some of the stuff just sort of feels a bit shallow. I think they could have done more with the plot and some of the characters. I also really dislike Beth for a lot of it. I think a child actor...
No, she's not doing very good.
I think
she's very wooden.
She is very wooden, but I mean, she's just such an annoying character as well.
I know, but with child acting, it's not really a fault of the child.
No,
it's the direction. The child's been given very little direction. That's where the poor child acting comes in.
No, of course. Yeah, and I think the direction probably isn't quite where it should be. I feel like lots of elements are sort of thrown in and they're almost taken away very quickly. I think we only see 4 lands in total on the Faraway Tree. So we see the land of goodies, the land of wishes, the land of birthdays even.
Land of birthdays, yes.
The land of the Knowles, which was quite funny.
Knowles. You also had that weird land where they went and bought the potion.
Oh, yes.
That's 4, and then the land of Dame Snap as well.
So 5 lands then.
We see 5 worlds.
I would have liked a couple more, but that's not a huge deal to me.
Yeah, this movie's pushing it for runtime as it is.
It's
pushing it for runtime.
And it takes a little while for it to even get established anyway. So, but all in all, it's a fun little film. It's nothing pushing it pushing the sort of genre further than it should be. It's more of a throwback, I'd say, to what fantasy films for kids could be. before we got what we were talking about next.
Yes, we will be talking about that soon. I think before we close this off, I do want to bring up a funny joke I found in the film with Simon Farnaby's character. Yeah. You know, being a Somerset man. I really related to that joke because I definitely have not done that.
No.
With people I've seen walking through my village, I definitely have not done that.
Wi-Fi.
No, or just pretend to be really West Country and really confuse them.
It is funny.
Wi-Fi, of course I got Wi-Fi. I love me Wi-Fi.
When he comes on, they just can't understand a single thing he's saying.
There's Wi-Fi. He's really funny.
Yeah,
he's a very funny man.
He's such a funny guy. Yeah,
he's such a funny. He should write more movies, man.
I mean, I'm glad he's got this sort of career with sort of like this British sort of slightly fantasy-esque sort of stuff.
Yeah, I think he's doing Monk 2, which will be filming in my hometown this August.
Really? Wow, I'll have to come by.
Should we try and get Timothy Chalamet on the pod?
Yes!
We'll just run up with
Timmy!
Timmy, how do you respond to selling out at the WSC?
Ballet, Timmy, ballet!
Oh, you want to stay away from there, Tim? We've got some ballerinas coming by.
In any case, I'd give this another 6 out of 10, I'd say.
I'd give it a 7.
6, and I think that it's just fun. It's fun.
I liked it.
It's
But
nice.
I really like Simon Farnaby's writing. Simon Farnaby's writing has a very special place in my heart.
Absolutely.
I find it really funny. I was the only one really laughing at the jokes.
Because so was I.
I think he has a perfect line between child and adult.
Yeah.
There are jokes children find funny, but adults will actually get it.
Yeah, I agree.
He's got a very good line.
He's got a good knack for that sort of comedy. Yeah.
I love him. Oh, I'm sorry.
No, that's fine.
I'm a little teapot, short and stout. Here is my handle, here is my spout. I like him in Paddington 2, I think. He's hilarious. He's the security guard.
Because the thing is, every time he's in those films, he just doesn't realise it, but he's only attracted to men dressing as women.
Yeah. Anyway, that is our review for the Magic Faraway Tree. Should we go on to our 4th review?
We shall.
This is our final review done by the two of us. No.
By both of us, that is.
What I've just said.
No, you said the two of us.
Just the two of us.
No. This is the Mario Galaxy movie. The Super Mario Galaxy movie.
Wow.
What a picture.
Can I introduce this one?
You can indeed.
This is directed by Aaron Horvath and Michael Jelinek. Bloody hell. Directed by Aaron Horvath and Michael Jelinek, who directed the first film and also directed Teen Titans Go to the Movies.
Yes.
And this is the 16th movie by Illumination since Despicable Me in 2010.
Jesus.
But that's a good one.
Not true.
Despicable Me 2.
No, I wasn't even saying. I was going to say the Mario movie. I actually like the first one.
You don't like the second one?
Well, we'll get on to it.
We'll get on to that. This stars Chris Pratt, CP himself, Anya Taylor-Joy, Charlie Day, Jack Black, and Keegan-Michael Key, who are all returning from the first film, with Donald Glover, Benny Safdie, Glenn Powell, and Brie Larson joining the cast. We described the plot for you, but there is no plot.
Really much
There's no plot.
I mean, like, Bowser Jr. has come to, destroy the galaxy.
I know, but they've stolen that from SML.
I'm gonna be honest, they've stolen it from Star Wars.
Exactly, they've stolen everything in this movie.
Oh, I mean, that's not even the beginning of my issue to this. So, I will start by saying I am not a huge fan of this film.
What?
I genuinely, over the past couple of weeks, I've actually come to hate it.
What are you not going to be rewatching it Friday week 4 at the WSC?
Probably will, to be honest.
You're such a sad man. I won't be.
I don't know. We'll see what happens. I really don't like this film at all.
Do you not?
No, genuinely.
I don't mind it. It's all right. It's for kids, man. It's for kids.
Right, okay.
It's for kids.
I'm glad you have said that, because every time I've tried to say I don't like this film, everyone has given me that exact same response.
Because you don't need to think so deeply about it. It's kids. It's slop. It's kids slop.
Yes. However, there are good kids films. They can make good kids films. They just choose not to.
I know, because children are stupid. Because children are stupid and will accept anything on the screen because all they see are bright colours.
But that's the issue, though. If we keep doing that, we're just going to get dumber and dumber children. And I really wish there was stuff that could push the bar the way that early Pixar did. Because Pixar films especially the early ones, you know, they're kind of kids' films. Like the Disney films, they're all kids' films, technically, and there's some really good stuff in both of those camps. Even the Ghibli stuff to an extent. Despicable Me, I think that's a good kids' film.
It's a good film in general.
Exactly. And that's my... When people give me the excuse, oh, it's a kids' film, I need to think, we're allowed to have good stories in kids' films, guys. Like, that's not an excuse for this movie to just be shit.
No, I'm not saying that. I'm just saying at the same time, we don't need to think so deeply about it. It's just a film, bro.
I know.
It's just a film, bro. Joe.
Ho. That complaint does just really annoy me.
But no, I understand where you're getting at. But at the same point, I just don't care.
I know. I wish I didn't care that much about it, but it's just such a vapid hole of nothingness.
The Spanish children behind me seem to love it. You know.
Yeah, some children... Like, the thing is, kids will enjoy it, but I feel like it's not something they could grow up with. And that's another issue, because you can grow up with Pixar films.
You can grow up with Pixar films. You can be growing up with the Super Mario Galaxy movie, man.
Well, exactly. You don't want them to be. I'd much rather kids grow up with the Magic Faraway Tree than this.
Yeah.
And that showing was dead compared to... Well, I mean, I went to one of the first showings for this.
Because there was no way Magic Faraway Tree was going to get any money abroad.
Well, no, but nevertheless, even for British kids, I would much rather they went to out than this.
Remove all the Super Mario Galaxy showing. Get rid of the Super Mario Galaxy IMAX showing, which Chris Nolan went to because he got photographed going to that showing.
Classic.
Have you seen that?
No, I haven't seen it.
We think he was going to go watch a cut of the Odyssey, but somebody just put, someone's excited for Super Mario Galaxy because he's going into the tunnel.
So, in more specifics towards this film, rather than Christopher Nolan, as funny as that is.
Yeah.
There's just nothing on to say. So the only bits I actually really liked were Glenn Powell and Jack Black.
Not Benny Safdie.
No, Benny Safdie does nothing in this film.
I think it's a decent voice.
He does a different voice. I wouldn't say he does a good voice, to be honest.
It's all right. Like, it's just the voice from SML. Go watch SML.
SML?
You never heard of SML? Super Mario Logan?
What?
You've never heard of Super Mario Logan?
No.
Anybody here who's listened to Super Mario Logan, let us know. If you know what that is and what I'm referring to, let us know. It's just... my God.
Okay. I thought that basically there's no useful characters in this film. Every single character that was interesting in the first one's just been reduced to nothing. There's no action that's good. There's no good storyline. There's no good lines in general. Rosalina does nothing.
No.
Even though she's a brand new character.
Even as a brand new character, and Brie Larson's literally the face of your marketing.
Yeah. She's in it less than a character who isn't even in the Mario games, which everyone's talked to death about.
And she's just in every interview I've seen. She's just there.
Yeah. I bet she genuinely went in for like 5 minutes to the recording studio, recorded some lines, and then left.
Yeah. I think maybe she might be trying for like a Rosalina spin-off.
But why? There's nothing interesting that Rosalina does to even warrant it in this film.
Yeah, I think Glenn Powell is trying to get a Star Fox spin-off.
I really hope he does, because again, he's genuinely really entertaining, and he's actually giving a good performance.
He's actually giving a good performance.
So a couple of months ago, it was what was it? Hoppers. Hoppers came out, and that had genuine great good voice performances from already established actors and new ones alike.
Exactly.
And it's so nice to watch a film like that, because it's so refreshing to actually hear effort behind the voice.
Actual voice actors, not Chris Pratt.
Like the characters are just doing something. Everybody in this film just seems so disinterested in it. And I think that it's genuinely for like a fair reason, because there's nothing really to get onto here. Yeah. And I think that's just an issue with the writing and directing and just the illumination.
Oh yeah, the writing and directing is horrific.
Yeah, I like how some of the galaxies looked, but if you didn't think they went to that many glands in the Faraway Tree, they go to like 2 planets in this, and there's not even good locations.
It's not even
They're
good
basically
locations,
the same planets anyway. Like the starport where they go to like get the ship to fly away with. That place is fine, but there's not really explored in an interesting at all way.
Yeah.
I just wish there was something more to latch onto here, much like there was in the first one, which actually went to different places, introduced different characters with genuine, interesting stuff, and there were actually funny jokes in the first one, and there isn't here.
Like what?
It's the bit where Donkey Kong and Mario are trapped inside the stomach of that whale, and then they're both talking about how their fathers never believed in them, and then it's like, well, you know what? Your father was right!
I don't remember that bit.
I'll show you the clip later.
I watched it 3 years ago, opening day, and I just didn't think about it ever since.
No, that's fair enough.
I've not thought about it. But
there's no reason to think about this one either, in my opinion. Anything else to add?
No. I don't think I do, because I've just seen what my next review is, and I don't want
to. Well, I'll go first.
You go first, because Pizza Movie was released first. You go first. Yeah. But what would your final verdict be?
I'm leaning towards 2 out of 10 at this point.
I'm going to give it a 4 out of 10 and be generous. Yeah. Because again, you hate it, but it's not anything offensive. It's not doing anything to offend me.
I kind of wish it did offend me.
It's not doing anything to offend me.
I'd be more interested by it.
And I'm not its target audience, so I don't think I can really comment on this and give it like a full proper review like you did. Yeah. Because I'm not its intended audience. I'm not the person who they want to be going out and watching this.
No.
Faraway Tree, I'd say, is more marketed towards people like us.
Yeah.
Because we actually know the books.
Well, I don't know. You probably knew about them.
I knew about them, and we know Simon Farnaby's writing.
Yeah, exactly.
Paddington, so we've grown up
with those intended audiences. For this one, I am, because I'm a fan of Mario. I like the Mario games. I haven't played Galaxy, but I do like the Mario games and stuff. And I feel like just doing some reference isn't good enough for me, personally. No.
Okay. So 4 out of 10, 2 out of 10.
2 out of 10, I'd say, probably, at this point.
That wraps up our Super Mario Galaxy movie review. Right, I know you lot are really excited for Lee Cronin's The Mummy. When I released that story, when the unpaid intern released that story, after I just watched it, it got like 6 likes in like 30 seconds of me saying Isaac hates you all.
Yeah.
So I know you're all really excited to hear my thoughts on that.
We're just going to drag it out a little bit longer.
Just going to drag it out a little bit longer. So Tom, what do you think of Pizza Movie?
Pizza Movie! Oh my god, bro.
He has not shut up about it. He keeps saying to me, Isaac, watch Pizza Movie. Isaac, watch Pizza Movie.
And you're just like, I'm good, bro.
I'm good. I've got stuff to watch, man.
I'm like, it's good, bro. It's good. So this is a film by the legendary sketch group, Britannic. They did their sketches on YouTube a long time ago, and I've been back and watched them all, and they're so good. They're so funny. They're so quippy. They're so just a lot of fun. Joss Whedon is in one of them, weirdly enough.
Is he?
Yeah, he plays a bathroom coach. Yeah, so that's fun. This film, the group is comprised of 2 comedians, Nick Kosher and Brian McElhenney, I think his name is.
McElhenney?
Well, not like Rob McElhenney, but...
Yeah, I was going to say, have you gotten confused with Rob McElhenney?
No, I have not. And these guys are really good comedians. They're really talented writers, because they both wrote and directed this.
Oh, really?
Yeah, do. And they... So this film is about, I can't remember his name, but it's basically Dustin for Stranger Things. This is about Gaten Matarazzo's character I think his name's Jack. It's about Jack and his friend... Wait. I should have
just say his friend. Just say his friend.
Oh, no, I'll get it.
It's his friend. Oh my god.
Yes,
his friend.
This is a story about Jack and his friend Montgomery. It's a great name, by the way.
Do they call him Monty?
Yeah, they call him Monty.
Yeah.
And they live together in this dorm room. They're both very unpopular people in general.
Also me and you.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
One of them, he had an incident with the football team, which is very, very funny. I'm not going to spoil it because it's hilarious what actually happened. But he's very unpopular because of it. And the other guy's just like a bit of a coward. He's a bit nervous around just any situation. So he stays out of it altogether. And they find this box in their room one day, and the ceiling batters open, and this box which is hidden underneath like the panels falls out, and inside of it is these psychedelic drugs, which they will each take one, and they're not really feeling the effects of it until they very much do feel the effects of it. And to make sure they don't essentially die from having these drugs, they have to order a pizza. And the whole movie is an odyssey of them trying to get down the stairs to get their pizza whilst all these crazy psychedelic effects are happening to them.
What the hell?
Genuinely, this movie is so good because the situations which this drug makes them go through are so hilarious.
What in the actual hell?
It's really good. So there's these bits where they feel like they're having out-of-body experiences, where like they're swapping minds with each other.
Mm-hmm.
There's one. I'm not going to spoil it, actually.
No.
There's a bit where there's genuinely some extreme gore in this film as well.
Oh wow.
Which is, again, one of the effects of it. It's a really well-written comedy. There's some great homages to, like, Inglourious Bastards and stuff like that. Dude, that scene made me laugh so hard. And, yeah, just everything about this is really well put together, really well written. It's, can get, like, it breaks the fourth wall sometimes. It's got just loads of really good jokes piled on top of each other. And in this hilarious situation, which really works so well, way better than it should, really.
Yeah,
it's just a fun little streaming movie, basically.
Yeah, this sounds like the kind of movie Kevin Smith would do. Is this kind of like in that same vein?
I've never seen a Kevin Smith film.
You've never seen a Kevin Smith film?
No, so I wouldn't know. But it's very much like you can see in recent memory we've had a lot of films from people who've come from YouTube.
Yes,
and this is very much fits into that niche very well. I think this is probably one of the better ones. From what I know, at least. I haven't seen Iron Lung yet, but I hear that's also good. This just sounds by itself as a very fun, good movie. It's just hilarious. I really like this film. Yeah. I will not stop going on about it.
Okay, now you've actually described the movie to me, and not just said to me, Isaac, watch this movie, pizza movie, it's really good. Once you've actually described to me, right, this is what happens in the movie, and this is what the movie's about.
Yeah.
You actually make it sound
good.
Sound good.
Also, it's worth mentioning that Sean Jambroni is also in this film, who was a recognisable child actor from shows such as Clarence, Slippin' Jimmy, and he was also the main guy in the Goldbergs.
I know, I love the Goldbergs.
Yeah, and he's also really good in this. Yeah, there's not much more else to say, really. I just really love this film.
Yeah.
I want people to stop saying, I'm good, bro, because I know it's the meme, but, like... It's good, bro. It's good, bro.
It's good, bro.
It is good, bro.
What's the rating?
What's
the rating right there?
It's 3.0 on
Letterboxd. Okay, that's not that bad. It's worse on IMDb. But
IMDb people don't like it.
IMDb people don't exist.
But I disagree with all who dislike it. I think it's genuinely fantastic. Yeah.
I'll have to give it a watch.
You will have to.
I'll let everybody know in the next episode what I thought of.
I gave this an 8 out of 10. Genuinely, on my end of year list, it is slightly below... Project Hail Mary. Like
end of year list.
Fractionary. You know what I mean? No, my 2025 list. 2026 list, even.
We're only in April.
Short and stout. Here is my handle, there is my spout.
Here is my spout.
No, it's not.
Anyway, what was your final verdict on Pizza Movie?
Yeah, 8 out of 10.
8 out of 10?
Really good. Genuinely really good film.
Okay.
Yeah.
Good.
Yay! Hey, Isaac, talk about the mummy.
Well,
I was going to watch this one, but then I was like, actually, maybe not.
This is our final review of the episode.
Yay!
This is Lee Cronin's The Mummy. This is the third film by Irish writer and director Lee Cronin after The Hole in the Ground and Evil Dead Rise, which shot him to international fame. It's produced by James Wan, who is famous from the Saw movies. He did Aquaman.
He did Fast 7, wasn't it? It was one of the Fast movies, I think.
Did he do a Fast movie?
He did one of them.
Yeah, he did a Fast movie, and he also did the Insidious?
Yes.
Or Conjuring?
No,
he did...
Oh, I think he did the Conjuring films.
He did the Conjuring films.
Yeah, because... Yeah, Lee Whannell did the Insidious films.
And it's also produced by Jason Blum from Blumhouse, he does all the horror movies.
Yeah, there's so many.
He's everywhere. This stars Jack Reynor, who you might have seen in Sing Street. Leia Costa, who is a Spanish actress who hasn't really been in much. Yeah. May Calloway,
isn't it?
May Calamamaway, who was Scarlet Scarab in Moon Knight. That's probably where she's known from. And it has a film debut from Natalie Grace, who plays the daughter.
Yep.
This follows a family in the Cannon family in Cairo, who deal with the disappearance of their eldest daughter, Kaylee. The father, Charlie, is initially the main suspect, and he gets investigated by the Egyptian authorities, but he gets very quickly found he wasn't him, so the case gets dismissed. Grief-stricken, they move back to Charlie's hometown of Albuquerque, New Mexico.
Mm-hmm.
Obviously, with the intent to go start a drug ring, obviously.
Yeah, it's meeting up with his friends.
8 years later, this sarcophagus falls out of the sky.
Okay.
Out of a plane. They open it up, and it is the daughter. It's Katie.
Yeah.
And she is horribly grotesque, physically deformed, same word, same meaning there, and is seemingly possessed by this spirit. What follows is another 2 hours.
The Exorcist.
I'll get on to that. It follows another 2 hours of this girl being possessed by this demon, and then going around and just being really weird stuff. Not even killing anyone. She doesn't kill anyone for another hour. So what it is, it's just another hour of her goddamn toenails falling off and her fingers falling off.
Yeah.
I've
heard about the toenail stuff.
It's no point. It is gore for the sake of gore. I would also like to note, this is not an adaptation of The Mummy. Stop saying this is the new film in the Mummy franchise. It's nothing to do with The Mummy. Watch any interview.
That's why they've called it Lee Cronin's The Mummy, to try and differentiate it.
Watch any interview with any of the people involved in this. The first one they tell you is this is not The Mummy. This is nothing to do with The Mummy. Yeah. That's its own thing, made by a different studio, who Radio Science is doing another Mummy movie with Brendan Fraser.
Brendan Fraser, come back for it.
Right. It's not The Mummy. Stop saying it's The Mummy. It's Lee Cronin's The Mummy. I don't know why he's gone with the title of another film.
Yeah, I don't understand.
Could you not have thought for 5 seconds and just kind of thought, shit, maybe we actually need a new title? And I've said this in my Letterboxd review. You'd be better off calling it Lee Cronin's The Exorcist, because it is The Exorcist. You are watching a 2.5 hour long rip-off of The Exorcist, a movie I don't even think is particularly that great. So I'm stuck here for 2.5 hours watching a rip-off of a movie I didn't think was great in the first place. Tom, what do you think this makes the movie in comparison? If it's a rip-off of a movie I didn't think was great in the first place.
I reckon that it's probably Wolf of Wall Street to Goodfellas, isn't it?
You'd be correct. It is awful. You spend the entire time just wanting to be anywhere else. I was stuck there, and I'll have to say this again. 5 hours in View Leamington Spa. Magic Faraway Tree was fine. This just made me want to die. I was sat there, as I mentioned in the intro, I had those 3 air conditioners going at full volume in your face while the movie was going on, so you can't hear it. You can't hear anything. Right, there were barely anybody in the cinema. Most people had snuck in, because I could see them walk in, look at their phones on where the empty seats were. I paid. Right?
Oh, you paid to see this.
I gave them the money. I'm good for 5 films. I pay for 1, I'm good for 5. I'm not paying for another 5 films. Jesus Christ. So, let me get into that explain. The acting, Jesus Christ. You'd think this is the first time these people have ever seen a film script.
Yeah.
The kids, fine. They're kids. You're not going to get good performances. Natalie Grace is very good. The daughter. But it's the same thing with The Exorcist. She's been given stuff to do.
Yeah.
Janet Rayner, the other 2 women, are just so bland and so awful. And the characters give you nothing. They are the most bland, forgettable people you have ever seen put on film. I did not care. I didn't care because there's nothing to define these characters. There's nothing that sets them apart from any other common Joe protagonist in any film. So why do you expect me to care about these characters when you don't even take the time to develop them, to give them anything to work with? I paid £5 for this.
You paid £5 for this.
I paid £5 for this. It was 2 hours and 40 minutes on my time.
Yeah.
I'm a little teapot short and stout. Here's my handle. Here's my spot.
No, again. With passion.
I'm a little teapot short and stout. Here is my handle, here is my spout. I apologise for how angry I'm getting. I spent £5 on this.
I didn't even get this angry about Super Mario.
Yeah, because...
Although I haven't paid Connor back for that.
Yeah, because you haven't paid for it.
I didn't pay him back in the end.
Yeah,
well, maybe I did.
You haven't paid for it.
No, I think we're even.
1 out of 10.
1 out of 10.
1 out of 10. I'm just going to keep getting angry. We'll have another Wuthering Heights situation. I'll get in trouble again.
Well, I'm glad this is more concise.
I do have to. Oh, there's something else I forgot, right?
Yeah.
I've seen Lee Cronin doing an interview with this, right?
Yeah.
This basically helped him deal with the grief of his mother.
Okay.
I get that.
Yeah.
right? Completely valid. If this is what helps you deal with your grief, do it.
Go for it.
Doesn't mean you made a good movie.
No, absolutely.
It doesn't mean you made something which made me want to off myself.
Well, I'm going to have to make a movie about my grief and about you after this film.
What? Because I scared you about the shouting.
No. Because if you offed yourself because of the film, I'd have to make a film dealing with my grief about you. You know.
My headphones tried to escape. My headphones. I don't know what happened. At one point, I heard a clutter. They had jumped out of the seat pocket.
Right.
They had become sentient. They wanted to get out of this cinema. So, I lost one of the headphones. So I had to go back. After the credits was done, I had to re-enter the cinema. I wanted to get out and I had to go back, and I had to say to the people, "Can I go and get my headphone, please?" No, I was actually. Oh, I dropped my headphone. Can I go and get it, please? Yeah. And they said, "Yeah, sure, fine." But yeah, overall, just don't waste your time with this. It's utter slop. It's not scary. The scariest thing was that I was in Screen 3 of Leamington Spa, and the lights were flickering. That was the scariest thing.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, you will literally wish during this movie you were doing anything else. Don't watch it. 1 out of 10.
I'm looking forward to seeing it.
I think you might like it. I think you might like it because you're wrong.
Yeah. I like my I don't think
you're wrong, but you're wrong.
Yeah.
Anyway, that concludes our
review special.
Our review special for Filmspotters. I've got to go calm down now. I'll probably got to go. Take a cold shower or something to calm down.
I'll bring out the shower and hold you down.
Yeah, a bit like Stanley Kowalski in Shoot Climb Desire. You're not going to get.
No, I'm not
going
to.
Completely over your head.
The most I've seen a streetcar is that Simpsons episode.
Okay. What is happening next week?
We're going to see Michael
Monday. Anyway, if that is all,
I believe that's all. Yeah.
He has been Tom.
Bye-bye.
I've been Isaac. And we will see you guys next time. Ka-chow! Ka-chigga.